What's going on, people? It is me, DSP, your friendly neighborhood media personality, and you're now tapped into another installment of Hoop Haven. Throw up your H's for the Hoop Haven boys. Of course, I'm with
Hoop
the greatest
Haven.
co-host in the world.
Exactly.
Bravo.
Oh, I ain't got nothing on
No
the
funny tagline today? Oh, it's going to come
Hold
up.
on,
I'm
hold
sure he'll think of
on.
something clever. You know what I mean?
You know what? We'll think about it. We'll think about it once the show starts. I'll
You
come
know
up
what I
with one.
mean?
I didn't realize
y'all for
that.
tuning in. Shout out to all the new subscribers. We got some new subscribers.
Thanks,
Shout out
guys.
to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into the content. Thank y'all for watching the show. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the support, and we're going to continue to grow, continue to do our thing.
Listen.
Maybe some Hoop Haven t-shirts coming soon.
Ooh, the NBA season starting soon. We got to have something ready for the NBA season.
The NBA season
less than a week.
Right? It's crazy. WNBA is about to wrap up. Or, well, when you get this episode, it'll be wrapped up.
Yeah, WNBA will be done
because
here.
the next episode, we will be recapping the entire WNBA playoffs. Be on the lookout for that. I think that next episode might be women's basketball heavy.
Because we'll hold on now.
NCAA women's too.
The NBA season starts in 6 days, sir.
Oh, I know that.
So
I know that.
I think it might. You saying it's going to be heavy next time? The next time we're on is the week after the NBA season starts. So
I know that.
I think it's going to be a little WNBA. It's going to be NBA like a mug. It's going to be NBA like a mug.
It's going to be NBA heavy, but it's going to be more WNBA coverage than we've done. I'll say.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? So of course, got to give the ladies their flowers, and of course, NCAA women's is popping off.
Okay, I just want to let you know Wemby is playing. I just wanted to make sure he was.
Iowa. I'm shocked they didn't shut him down yet.
Speaking of Iowa, Caitlin Clark playing in front of 55K in the stadium.
With a triple dub though.
Is she going number one or is Reese going number one? We'll get there.
That's if Reese goes. That's if she leaves. Remember what she was
a senior. I thought she was a senior. Now
she's a senior.
Hold on now. We're gonna talk about her later.
She's like a junior.
She's 21. Maryland 2021 COVID year. She's good. Maryland 2020 2021 doesn't count. Every college kid kept their eligibility for the COVID year. So 21, 22. So this is her second year in college.
Second year, okay.
Yeah, her second year. Because COVID year don't count.
When it comes to scholarly, she's a junior, but in basketball, she's a sophomore.
She's a sophomore. Yep.
Okay. Got it.
She's a big girl too. 6'3", 165. Big girl.
Yeah, she's tough too, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And now they got Haley Van Lith there too. Now, like, I built a dream team over at LSU
in college. What are they doing?
That's wild. That's wild. But we'll discuss that soon enough.
Yes, sir.
We'll get to that. You know, this is Hoop Haven, a safe place for basketball.
Welcome. Hold on. Do the Rick James.
We got a very fun topic for you today. The first one, actually, this one, I gotta give this one up to Bravo, because Bravo was like, "Yo, I got an idea." He showed me a clip of
I was about to say you gotta give him the backstory as to why. I came up with the idea.
Right.
It's because I sent you a clip on IG of Steve Urkel, Family Matters.
Yep.
Balling. Steve had all the dribble.
On the bench all the time.
Put me in, coach. No. And then Carl was like, well, if you don't put him in, we forfeit the game. You're in, Steve. My man's shorts were here.
His chest.
You couldn't even see his number.
Nope.
He was out there. One hang dribble. Lay. Yo, he was killing them. So I said, yo, we should do like an all-time TV/movie, all-time greatest basketball player top 5 list. So I know you did a top 5.
Yeah, I did a top 5.
I did a starting lineup.
Okay.
So, and I what's funny is I might have to add a 6th man, because I'd had a 6th man. I might have to add more than one 6th man. I ain't gonna lie.
Honorable mention, for crying out loud.
Nah, they're my 6th man. They're my 6th man. Come on now.
He's gonna have 6th men. This guy's wild.
I got a 6th and a 7th man. I'll tell you them I'll tell you them when we get there.
All right, so we're gonna save yours for last because your number one. This was your baby. This was your passion project right here. So we're gonna leave you. We're gonna save the best for last.
Yes,
so,
sir.
I'm gonna begin mine. Mine was a list, as he told y'all before. I've watched a lot of basketball movies in my day. Okay, with my list, I might actually be giving my age away. Right, so
you might be.
We're gonna start off with number 5. Right, Heaven is a Playground.
Oh,
this character was portrayed by Bo Kimball. His name is Matthew Lockhart. Okay.
Wow, Heaven is a play. You know what's funny? I'm sorry to cut you off. I saw because I put in. I didn't want to forget anybody.
Right.
So I just put 90s basketball movies.
Right.
And I looked and I said, Heaven is a Playground. And I was like, is that the one where homie goes the Cabrini Green traveling hitman?
Yep.
And I watched the trailer, Cabrini Green Projects. I was like, that's definitely it.
That's it.
But go ahead.
That was it. And Bo Kimball, who was a professional player back in the day, was playing a guy named Matthew Lockhart, who had his scholarship to UCLA. And when at the end of the season, I forgot something happened to him. I believe the star of the main character of not the main character, but one of the main characters of the movie did something dirty to him, and he didn't get caught about it. And he was like, you know what? He was done with organized basketball. So anytime they would show him, he was never playing. He would tell them, I don't play ball anymore. But there were times where kids would watch him play basketball by himself. And there was one time in the movie that, if you remember, the coach that had the crown. Oh, you don't remember?
Yeah, I remember. I saw the trailer, so I remember the
coach that had the crown. He had his own squad called the Play.
Yeah.
Those were the top guys in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right? So there was a point where he put a $20 bill on the top of the backboard.
I remember that.
And he was telling guys, go ahead and grab it.
Go get it. Go ahead and get the $20.
And there was one scene where Matthew Lockhart was looking and he was cheesing like, y'all can't get that? And then the coach challenged him like, come on, Matt, try it. And he looked at him and he was like, you know my story. And then he walked off.
But see, I don't remember all that.
Later on in the movie, the kids tell the white guy, I don't know if you remember the accountant, the lawyer or whatever in the movie. He was like, yeah, Matthew was always practicing by himself in some abandoned spot. I don't even know. It was like a vacant lot with mad trailers and stuff there. And I'm like, and he got a court up top. And then when he put the hoop up there, there's $1 at the top, right?
Yeah.
And at the tippy top of the hoop.
The rim, the hoop, not the rim.
He jumps up, grabs the $1, and puts 4 quarters on the top.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's on my list. I said he's on my list. Just because of that.
Because he left some change. He left change on the I'm done.
He took the $1 and left change. Exact change on the top. Come on, bro. I can't put him on my list.
I love it. I love it. That's a good one.
There.
All right. Yeah, word. That's Manigault. All right, number 4. Who's number 4 on the list?
Number 4. Blue Chips. Neon Boudreaux. Come on. Now. I knew we were going to have him on the list.
Boudreaux.
Come on. Neon Boudreaux. Number 5. This class is culturally biased.
I was just about to say it.
Come on, man.
This class is culturally biased.
I
can't take this. I can't take this. This class is culturally biased.
Yo, come on. Blue Chip. And in that movie, we could have taken anybody.
You could have taken Penny's character. What's Penny's character's name?
I forgot his name.
Butch McRae.
Yes.
Butch McRae.
We could have taken Butch McRae, or we could have taken the shooter from the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was from Indiana.
I forgot his name. He's the one who wanted the money. He was the one who wanted the money.
Yeah, he went there
in
for
a duffel bag. Yep. Yeah. Money in a duffel bag.
That's all he was there for.
So, okay.
Number 3.
Hold on. Matter of fact, go ahead. You can keep going.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Above the rim.
Ooh.
Kyle Watson.
Oh, okay.
That's number 3.
Kyle Watson.
Number 2.
Kyle Watson was a beast.
Number 2, though.
Yep.
So you know if he's number 3, top 2 got to be crazy.
Fire. Right? I think I already know who number 1 is.
Number 2, Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Ooh.
Come on, he got game. The movie was loosely based on Steph Marbury. You know that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And number 1, come on, man. Fresh off the couch, above the rim, led the greatest comeback of all time, my man, Shep.
Thomas Shepard.
Come on, man.
Thomas Shepard. Why
off the couch, just so he could be his brother.
Are we even?
He found out what he did to Flip.
Are we even?
He was like, all right, I'm going to come on and play with Kyle for this high school team that he used to play for, too. And
to play in the shootout tournament.
Yo, I don't think he missed the shot.
No, he didn't.
And
he made every bucket his way. Coming off curls, quick screen. He was not missing.
Everything.
Thomas Shepard didn't miss
a thing.
Thomas Shepard didn't miss. Okay.
So there goes my 5. Number 5, Matthew Lockhart. Number 4, Leon Boudreaux. Number 3, Kyle Watson. Number 2, Jesus Shuttlesworth. And of course, number 1, Park legend, Harlem legend, Shaq.
Yes, sir. All right. You ready? You ready?
Should I share the screen?
No. Don't share it at all. Don't share it at all. Because all we need right now is to hear it.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready, kid.
For the all-time movie team, I got to get the music right. You know what I'm saying? At guard, you know how it goes. I had to get the music right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hoop Haven all-time TV and movie starting 5. At point guard, from Brooklyn, New York, Kyle Watson. so you already know I had to have my dog in there. Kyle Watson, straight beast. Dude, he took over games. He was that dude in 2K. You didn't want to play with because he never passed the rock. Kyle Watson, everybody. Kyle Watson, everybody. Montrose just scored on him right there, and he was pissed because Montrose put the ball in his chest. So I know you remember that. All right.
I remember that. Oh, yeah.
At the 2-guard position, at shooting guard, standing 6'5", also out of Brooklyn, New York, Jesus Shuttlesworth. Listen, need I say more? Lincoln High alum, straight savage. I forget the college he goes to, but he becomes a straight beast.
No, State wanted him.
I thought he went to Tech. Yeah, the one where Rick Fox, where he was.
Yeah, getting it on.
He was going to work with them white girls.
Right.
All right, for this one, I got stuff to me. Because I don't have a picture. I got footage. I got footage, okay? Hands down, the greatest TV basketball player ever.
Okay, who's this?
Ever. Who's this? In the world. At my 3.
Who's this?
My 3.
Who's this?
I've got Will Smith from Bel Air Academy. Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen, bro. Put it on there. Will Smith from Bel Air Academy. Bro, I'm not even going to play the audio. Look at this. First play. The tip-off. He caught it and shot it. Wet.
I'm done.
The greatest basketball player in TV history, okay? That's not even legal. You're not even allowed to do that.
Definitely not legal. That was crazy.
Will was a absolute dog on this small floor and them 8-foot rims. Will was an absolute powerhouse. Look at him. Look at Will. Look at Will go.
The freaking center, wasn't he?
Yo, I don't know what Will played LeBron. That's what Will played. Okay? Will didn't pass the rock. Will ain't do nothing. That one time is because Carlton stole the ball from Will so he could try and shoot that last shot. That's all it was. It was just Will. And Will, he got on some fire kicks too. Didn't he have the Barclays on or something like that?
I think he had the Barclays.
He was the only one with him on. Look, everybody else got on the same kicks. I'm trying to see what he had. But look, Will was an absolute
those ain't the Barclays.
Look, Bel Air up 41 in the third. Will does whatever he wants. Peep this. How many dunks did he catch in this game alone, bro? Listen.
Mad dunks.
Will Smith at my 3. You don't start off a game catching the tip and shooting midair and Drano. unless you're Will Smith,
right,
the greatest TV basketball player ever. All right, going back, get back to my music. All right, now this is where it gets interesting.
Okay,
I don't think anybody's seen this coming. At my 4, you know, the power forward position. I'm just gonna say this: the power forward position has seen a lot of renditions. You've seen power forwards become shooters, right? You've seen power forwards become finesse guys. But, you know, I'm from the 90s. I need me a bruiser. I need me a Draymond Green type. You understand what I'm saying? I need somebody who's going to command the post. Or my 5 doesn't have to do the work. So at the 4, I got my man Mota from above the rim. The greatest enforcer in basketball history. The goon, yes, sir. Absolute goon. And round out my starting 5. Hands down, the easiest pick to make. At the 5, Neon Bordeaux from Western University. My guy did absolute work for them. Ladies and gentlemen, your Hoop Haven TV movie starting 5. Let's play some basketball. That was fun.
What a goodie.
That was
what
fun.
A goodie.
When you said Neon Bordeaux, I was like, oh, he got my center. Oh, I almost forgot. I got they don't get the Bulls music, but they get honorable mention /
your 6th and 7th man?
My 6 and 7 man. Give me Butch McRae.
Okay.
Give me Butch McRae from Western, and give me my man Butter from Sunset Park. Give me Butter, because Butter was the best baller on Sunset Park.
Although he did miss the game winner, he got his shit thrown.
Drano.
He probably would have made it. Drano probably would have made it.
Yo, you know how sad I was when they lost that game, bro?
But the way they lost it, though, the way he got blocked, was crazy.
Yeah. That joke was wild.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. W lists.
Those lists were fire.
Yeah,
I definitely rock with those lists for sure.
I had to give him the Bulls music, you know, so start at 5. Get up.
Yeah, man. I really have fun with that topip, man. Because we
got to do more of those. We got to do more.
I like that topic. That's definitely going to be the first one we do it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Now, let's talk about the good news we heard for Reebok.
Oh yeah.
Like,
how about that? Yes, sir.
I mean, think about it. They're probably the 2 biggest sellers for that company, right?
Besides the Reebok Classics, a pair of Shaqs or a pair of AIs definitely came off the shelf faster than anything else. I don't think I ever looked at Reeboks until they came out.
I think he released the Shaq Gnosis on Reebok, right?
I had Shaq Gnosis. Yeah, I had a pair. I had a pair.
Just in case you guys didn't know what we were talking about, Shaquille O'Neal named president and AI named vice president of Reebok basketball.
So here's my question.
Yep.
What do those positions really entail? Are they really just
I mean, I think, like, if I'm going to be polite about it, I'm going to say it's more like a high-paying consultant job.
Okay. But I mean, you give them the name of president and vice president. Granted, it's Reebok basketball, so that's a very small spot in
It's a
Reebok.
very tiny division in the Reebok.
Because Reebok has UFC now, and I know that's what they care about the most.
Yeah.
Making sure those guys are in some Reebok.
But
RBX.
with my thing is, I like that move, especially if Reebok basketball is a small division, because you got 2 basketball powerhouses in Shaq, who's a huge businessman, and of course Allen Iverson, who has his finger on the pulse of the street. So I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, you know I don't think it's a bad idea. I'm just wondering if it's.
You think it's just that
actually going to be executed? I just like, are they going to do? They're not going to do day-to-day operations like somebody as a president would. I hear president of a company, right? I hear president of a company. They got
maybe Shaq is.
Maybe, but Shaq's got his fingers in everything.
I know.
And literal fingers. One finger's got icy hot, the general, Papa John's in one finger.
Well. Those are like more endorsements.
Those are endorsements, right? Yeah.
This is more like, hey, I'm in here now. I've sold sneakers for y'all. I need to get my get back. You know what I'm saying? So I know some of these athletes that y'all want to get. If me and this guy aren't here, you're not going to get the athletes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Maybe they're trying to make them.
I definitely look at it as that. I'm not looking at it as they're going to Shaq and Allen Iverson to say, hey, design sneakers. Hey,
hey, how should we take care of not even that stuff? How are we going to take care of our market share in this part of our company? How are we going to take care of our P&Ls? Are they dealing with profit and loss? Are they dealing with all those numbers, spreadsheets? Because they're presidents, right?
I'm assuming.
Is that stuff going to come across their email? Or are they just the guys like, hey, go out there and go get us some more new players because they see that you're associated with us? That's what I feel it might be happening there, like a brand ambassador, like you said.
I think it's a. I don't want to use the word glorified because that has a negative connotation to it.
Yeah,
but I do think it's a high-paying consultant brand ambassador job, and I'm like, all right, I get it.
Whatever. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because one, they made you guys millions of dollars in the past.
Oh my God,
probably still selling their sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And except Shaq's. I don't know if they're selling Shaq's, but they're definitely still selling AIs.
Yes, they still do. They still come out with the AIs. The questions.
I know they're still selling.
I see AIs. Questions in many different colorways.
Exactly.
That's an iconic sneaker. That's like a Jordan 1.
Yeah. For all I know, it was probably Shaq that told them, if you want me to be president, make AI VP.
Right. Could be.
You never know.
Is it the Answer 4s? Like Answer 4s are very popular still to this day.
Oh,
they're still selling them right now. Reebok has them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know.
I had that pair.
I know they're still selling those sneakers. It was just the Shaquille O'Neal's. I don't think they're selling.
No, I don't think Shaq. They don't sell.
Shaq got his own. He owns.
Shaq has his own brand. Yeah, he's got his own logo.
He owns his name. So.
He puts his sneakers in Walmart for cheap. Remember?
Exactly. So don't be shocked if you start seeing re-releases of his sneakers.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm starting to forget. I almost forgot how fire these sneakers are. Hold on a second.
The AIs?
The questions, man.
Yeah, bro.
How fire they were. I almost forgot.
Those were fire. The other ones were dope. Remember, I had those in all black leather. Remember?
I remember.
Yeah,
you had the questions. I got the answers.
Yep. I love those sneakers, man.
Yeah, those are fire.
The first and last Reeboks I bought. To be honest with you,
that's my only thing with it. Like, you gave them that name. Are they really going to be doing stuff in that part of the company where they're really decision makers, or are y'all just calling them that? That's my thought process on it.
I don't know.
We shall see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, their first signee is the one and only Angel Reese.
Hey,
and
hey,
she
Angel.
said, Shaq was extremely
involved
with her signing, which makes sense. Basketball star from LSU, super popular after the championship. Tiff with Caitlin Clark, and she's LSU.
Yeah,
where did Shaq go to? Where did he go to?
LSU. There's no one making a bigger impact on the game right now than Angel Reese.
LSU.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's there.
Yeah, there's no one making a bigger
impact on the game right now than Angel Reese. So she's gonna be decked out with Reebok.
Good for her. She's gonna be all Reebok gear. Hold on. She signed. She's a college player, so it's an NIL deal.
Yes.
She's going to be wearing Reebok all over the floor.
Yes.
Wow. I'm sorry. It's just I'm 38, and I never thought I would see.
We never thought we would see this.
College players doing whatever the hell they want. For the most part.
About time, though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, we don't want
I used to hate O'Bannon.
That they don't deserve it. No, you don't understand. We were there when the Fab Five was hot.
Right.
We seen the jerseys.
Dude.
We seen the T-shirts. And they didn't get it spent.
Ray Jackson and Jimmy King would be millionaires right now.
Yes. They wouldn't even they wouldn't have needed to leave.
They would have never made it to the NBA. They could have played overseas. But the NIL money in those 2 to 3 years that they stayed, they would have made millions. Because the socks, the shorts, the jerseys, T-shirts, their faces on it. Oh, my God. It sucks.
You remember the craze, Bravo? We were there.
You had a Weber jersey, didn't you?
Yes, I had a Michigan jersey.
You had a yellow one or a blue one.
Blue. Blue. No name in the back.
Of course, no name in the back because they didn't want to pay Chris Webber. They didn't want to pay
Michigan
his name.
was in the front though.
But Michigan was, and Michigan get paid. Yeah.
NCAA was too.
You want to hear something funny? Just real quick. I know we're going on a tangent, but we're talking NIL. We're talking college. Went to the Harvard football game a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Saw a Harvard jersey. I said, man, that jersey's fire. It's cool. It's got like the Harvard shield on the shoulders and the number font's nice maroon color. Walked up to it. Oh, we're doing this one for $2 something. Nobody's name on the back. $200 something. All the proceeds go to Harvard. I'm sure there's somebody on the field wearing that jersey, but his name ain't on the back of that jersey because I'm sure Harvard don't do NIL. Ivy League school NIL.
I don't think Ivy League are doing it. I don't think I. Oh no, I'm wrong. My boy Nas, he got an NIL.
Oh, he's at Cornell. Maybe specific ones.
Yeah. But that was crazy.
But Cornell is also, it was like $200 something. I was like, you're crazy. But it was like, stitched. It looked great.
It was official. But
but it's a Harvard football jersey. I mean, like, slow down. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry. Go ahead. About Angel Reese. We're on.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I didn't want to stay too long on this topic.
Sure,
I just wanted to give Shaq his flowers.
Shout out to them and shout out to her.
Right, pretty much. You said it. You said it in a nutshell.
Yeah, because Shaq and AI biggest sellers of Reebok, right? Next to Jay-Z.
Actually,
Jay-Z and 50.
AI sold more than Jordan at one point.
I believe it. Yeah.
Those are the type of sneaker sales we're talking about.
Right. Besides Jay-Z and 50, Shaq and AI. Yeah.
Yep. For Reebok. Absolutely.
Was Kobe with Adidas?
Kobe was Adidas first.
He was always Adidas.
Ugly space boots he had.
Yeah, then he went to Nike.
And then he just took off.
Yeah. That Mamba mentality. So yeah. Shout out to both of them and Angel Reese. Get your money, girl.
Get your money, sis.
You're popular now. Get it now.
Get your money. You can get the bag before you even go pro. Like, do it.
That's it.
Do it.
Why rush?
And she's gonna be doing commercials for Reebok too now, bro.
I think I seen her doing commercials already after the Final Four.
Crazy.
I saw her doing commercials
for Reebok.
No, not for Reebok. After the Final Four.
Oh, just her. Yeah. No. Yeah, she's already been getting that. Yeah. That's
because they won the championship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she already had because I saw her, I was like, wow, already, huh? I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Didn't take long.
I'm telling you, remember the whole big deal they made about her and Caitlyn talking trash to each other, and everyone tried to make it political. And I'm
trying to make it racial, political.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are y'all doing?
But that's anything. Anytime
competitors talking trash on the court.
Anytime anybody has a chance, they'll pounce on it.
Right. And I hate that, bro.
Can I say something real quick? Watching NBA games on League Pass is funny because you don't get the televised version. So I'm not on commercial here. It's halftime.
Yep.
The arena's hella empty.
And you're watching.
And I'm just watching halftime. There's going to be some kids dancing a little bit.
Yep.
I don't know if you ever seen it. There's some dude, I forgot for what team. I think it's Minnesota. He's like the king of Simon Says. And he'll line them up at the half court line and he'll just knocking them down one by one. Simon Says do this, Simon did that. You got to go. He's so quick. I got to find it for you. You got to
send me that. I got to see that.
The Simon Says is awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, now we got to get into a story. Damn, I don't think we haven't had a serious story like this since the Nino Brown joint, right?
As far as court or federal or anything like that, yeah.
Since the Nino Brown gimmick where he was snitching on, but this one right here, man.
Who is it again? From Louisville.
Terrence Williams.
Yeah,
Terrence Williams. He straight snitched on everybody that he did the gimmick with. Man. It was trash. It was trash. It was trash, man. That's why I had to call that episode Nino Brown. But this right here is different. We're talking about Mikey Williams, y'all. Mikey Williams is currently, I think it's like 6 gun charges, something like that. He's facing 6 gun charges.
I'm gonna try and find it. It's gotta be.
Yeah, try to get your Google machine on. This is the Google God right there. Bravo. But I believe he's facing about 6 gun charges. There was a situation where there was an altercation at his house where he was having a party. He was asking them to leave. They didn't leave, and he allegedly said he's going to go get a gun. They said they allegedly seen him with the gun, but they never seen him shooting with the gun. It's a whole bunch of hearsay.
Yep.
So what's going to happen is this. Prosecution and the defense are going to pretty much have to, the prosecution is going to have to prove that he shot the gun.
How are they going to do that?
The only way they can do that in a court of law is to get people to corroborate the story. One, right. You have to, it's when you, the person, and the problem with that, the problem with the prosecution getting that to happen is no one has came out and said, I seen.
Yeah, nobody said I saw him shoot the gun. I saw that.
People that said he went inside and got the gun, which is nothing wrong with that.
Okay, I got it.
There's nothing wrong with him going inside his house and getting a gun because it's in his house. I think he lives in Cali, so you can have your gun in your house.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Williams was arrested in April and booked on 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. Hold on. 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of firing into an occupied vehicle.
So it's 6. Okay.
So assault with a deadly weapon means he caused physical harm with a weapon that can kill.
Yes.
So they're saying that Mikey caused physical damage to 5 people with said pistol, right?
He attempted.
It doesn't say attempt. This says 5
then that
counts.
one's going to get dropped.
Arrested in April and booked on 5 counts of assault, not attempted assault, because that would be different. This says assault with a deadly weapon. So that means the counts he's charged with are saying that, yes, I was assaulted by Mikey Williams with a pistol. That's what 5 people came out and said.
Yes.
And then one person at some point was like, he shot at us too.
Yeah,
as we drove away.
They said there was a bullet hole in the car.
Okay, so they're going to have to prove that Mikey did all of that.
Yeah, which they're not going to be able to.
All I heard from the couple stories I heard was a girl said they saw him go in his house. He told them to leave.
This is what I wanted to go. Because the people that came, I guess the people that are accusing him of assaulting them, were uninvited.
They don't rock with him. He didn't rock with them.
He didn't rock with them at all. As soon as they got there, he was like, yo,
y'all need to get
out of here.
Y'all don't need to be here.
He knew if they would have been there, something would have happened. He probably would have gotten robbed or something would have got crazy because it was at his house.
So he's defending his home. Already defending his home.
He's defending.
After you tell him to leave, they got to leave.
You got to leave.
You can use whatever force you want to take somebody out of your house.
Now you're being belligerent and you're egging him on. So now he's saying, yo, get out of here or I'm going to get my gun. So now he's serious. That's the second warning. Right. So I'm talking about rules of engagement now.
Sure.
Second warning. Right?
Yep.
So they don't listen. He goes into his house, grabs the gun. Okay, I'm going to need y'all to leave. Third rule of engagement. He's showing you he's serious. He has the weapon in hand.
3 strikes.
Just
you're done, buddy. You're done.
Just go.
You're done, buddy.
Now, this is where everything gets murky. We don't know if he actually did shoot the gun or if those folks are just saying that because they want to get him in trouble. We're talking about Mikey Williams here.
This is it. Right? It's just like AI in the bowling alley.
Just like AI when he got into the fight at the bowling alley. Another story I want to bring up, Imani Bates.
Okay.
What happened? But it wasn't like he had an altercation with anybody. In Imani Bates situation, I don't know who he's cool with at Ypsilanti, but when he was out there, he asked to use their car.
I think he's from there.
No, he is from there.
Yeah.
But I don't know who he's cool with. Maybe he's cool with, a criminal element, someone from the hood out there.
You never know. I bet Ypsilanti got a hood.
Car, drove off, he got pulled over. So I'm like, wait a minute. According to that story,
as soon as he drove off,
as soon as he started driving, I was like, yo, they were watching that car.
Watching that car and whoever that person that owns it.
They were watching that car, bro.
Yeah.
And then they seen you in it, and it was like, okay, let's get him.
Who's this? You know what I mean? A transporter? What are you moving?
And check this out. When they picked him up, he's like, what's this about? And then he was like, can we check your car? And he was like, all right, whatever. I don't have, because he's like, I just asked my man to use his car. I got to go to the store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what they find is a gun in there. So I was like, they knew there was something in there, bro.
Right.
It's just Imani Bates was the guy that,
wrong place, wrong time.
Fortunately, his peoples was good enough and was like, nah, that wasn't his gun. That was my car, my gun.
They're showing the in-season tournament.
We gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk.
Yeah, they got the in-season. They're showing the little video we played a while ago.
Okay, cool.
Play and all that.
This
is crazy.
This whole Mikey Williams thing, man. It's like one thing I hope he learns from this: keep your circle small, bro.
You know what the problem is?
Keep your circle small, bro.
Here's a problem. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the problem right now. And the problem is modern society. Okay.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I follow Mr. Mikey on
absolutely.
Instagram.
I agree with you, bro.
His name is literally Mikey. Mikey Williams is 18 years old. Okay. DSP. How many followers does Mikey Williams have?
3.7 million. Is that what I see?
That is what you see. Why in the world does a 18-year-old child need 3.7 million people following him on a social media account where now social media is now gospel in our day and age?
Yes, it is.
So this kid is already put on a high pedestal. First of all, he was already on a pedestal because he plays a fun sport exceptionally well. Right. Okay. And 30 years ago, we'd just be talking about high school prospect. You wouldn't even know who he was, to be honest. High school prospect Michael Williams is who we'd be talking about right now. 30 years ago.
30 years ago, we probably wouldn't have known him. They weren't talking
until he goes to college. Like until he goes to college.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They'd be called high school prospect Michael Williams is probably all we'd be saying. Right. That's it. But nowadays, he can make his own identity at a very young age. Dudes, I started following him when he was 16.
Yeah, see, the thing was, I heard about him when he was 14.
San Ysidro, he was playing.
Yep,
I started following him 16, like 3 years ago. Around the pandemic, I started watching him. So, and I'm like, man, this kid's a beast. I kept confusing him with Jalen Suggs at one point. I was like, oh, is this the kid who plays football? And I was like, oh, no, that's Jalen Suggs. So I was getting him confused for a sec. But the kid can ball. Scholarship to Memphis. Gets in trouble with this nonsense.
And now he can't even play until this nonsense is done.
Let the justice system figure this out. You lost this year. Take it as a red shirt, kid.
Yeah,
you lost this year. You lost this year. Don't even think about playing this year. If you get to play later in the season, dope.
Cool.
Not take the red shirt. Start over again next year. You'll be 19 years old, and you'll still be able to ball out and play college basketball. I think a lot of this stuff's going to get dropped. In my opinion,
look, the way you explained it to me, the assault charges, they're going to get dropped.
Right.
The most he'll probably get is menacing because they've seen him with the weapon outside.
Correct. So they could try and charge him, but it's not brandishing a firearm. You only do that. Brandishing is in public.
Yeah. He didn't do it in public.
It was in his own home. His property. Private property at his home.
Yeah.
He's fine. Yeah, and if the story's correct and he tells him he needs witnesses from the house, his friends, that can corroborate the story that says, yes, he did tell these dudes to leave. He was growing frustrated. His frustration was growing, and he felt like there was no remorse. There was nothing else to change but to get a firearm to have these people leave the house.
Right.
Did he ever shoot it? No, sir. He never shot the gun. Okay, thank you. Next witness. Right. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Tell that story, and that's it.
Whoever's story is corroborated better, that's what the judge is gonna. That's what the jury's gonna go with.
I'm sorry. When I heard old girl talking about the story, even she sounded shaky about it.
Yeah.
When she was telling him, "Oh, I never saw him shoot it." I'm like, okay, so and she was the one other people
someplace uninvited,
and she was in the car. So you brought the provocation,
right?
You didn't leave. And you guys are trying to say he assaulted y'all. Man, I seen it happen to Kobe.
My thing is some hate. That's how I'm looking at it.
I seen it happen to Kobe, bro. Oh, he raped me. No, he didn't.
No, you threw it. He took it, and you wanted some bread, and he was like, no.
You wanted more, and no. He told you to leave.
He said no, and now he raped you.
Graped. You know what I mean? You can't say that on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sorry. Graped.
I got it. Graped. I have to make a note of that.
You got that. I think it's at 39,
57. 30. That's why I said
you gotta throw the duck in there. Gotta throw the duck.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, I hope Mikey gets through this. And after this, I hope he really matures. Like really matures. Like
if this isn't a lesson learned, if this ain't a lesson learned, then I don't know what to tell old boy because he's a meathead.
Right.
Like I'm sure that's what happened to AI. He got in that bowling alley incident nonsense, and
what happened? He tightened it up real quick. He was
he was just a controversial figure for how he carried himself.
That's it.
It was never anything.
It was never no outside altercations, nothing like that ever.
Don't screw up your future, bro.
Yeah,
you're so young.
You got a bright future.
You haven't even been a quarter of your life yet, bro. You haven't even lived a quarter of your life yet. Don't even ruin it. You're still a child. You know what I mean?
Look what he's already going through, bro.
Right.
It's not like I couldn't imagine grew up in the hood. Like
no, you live in San Ysidro. You're like you're fine. You're fine. I think San Ysidro is a suburb just outside of San Diego, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. It's a beautiful suburb, actually.
Like there's
it's beautiful.
Yeah. It's a district of the city of San Diego.
It's beautiful out there, bro.
Immediately north of the Mexico-US border. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
He's okay.
Yeah, man.
It's literally at the border. That's crazy.
He learns his lesson and get back to playing ball, man. Get back to playing ball. I know Penny's gonna make him a beast.
That's the thing, because he's a guard. He's a guard.
He's a guard, bro.
It's like, bro, you could be such a dog, dude. Because you're
playing for
Penny
you're
now.
Be under Penny's tutelage. Like, come on, bro.
Whether you stay a year or two, it don't matter.
You're gonna get a plethora of knowledge from that man. Are you kidding me?
Just study the playbook. Get right with your teammates.
Right.
Be the model student athlete
that college teammate to be. Word.
Stay low. Next year, kill. Still be the number one pick. Be the number one pick a year later than you were supposed to be. Okay,
that's fine.
No problem. You just got more experience.
Guard. At this point, there is no rush to get to the league.
Right. Don't worry about it.
There's enough guards in the league right now.
Right.
So he's good. He's good. I'm with you. He should probably sit out the year. After the court case is done, join the team. But don't even play. Practice with them. Build some rapport. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, that next year, every game, play with a chip on your shoulder.
Right.
And remember those 5-6 people that tried to ruin your life, bro.
And envision them on the people on the floor.
Envision them on the floor, bro. For real.
Seriously.
Like, that's how, trust me, if I was going through what he was going through and I get through it, that's how I would play the game every time. Like, yo, y'all tried to ruin my life, bro.
I just saw Wemby shoot a 3-pointer, and I'm thinking in my head, how the hell is anybody supposed to defend that?
3 to 4 years, bro. I think RJ said this, Richard Jefferson. 3 to 4 years, he's going to be one of the best players in the league. And I said, yeah, I agree.
As long as he stays healthy.
If he stays healthy, his feet don't give out on him,
his length is ridiculous. I said pause. First. Just look at him running on the floor. It's crazy. He doesn't even run fast. He don't run. This is my first time watching him.
This is why he's the greatest co-host in the world, because he's watching preseason, and we're actually going to talk about preseason.
He doesn't run fast.
We're about to talk about next. This wild matchup
that happened a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
I was watching this.
I didn't get to.
Bro, it was like watching aliens hoop, bro. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful, bro.
Shaq gained some weight.
Watching
good for him.
2 7'4" super skilled hoopers go at it. And I mean, bro, they weren't backing down from each other.
No.
They kept going at each other, bro. I was only mad they only played like 15 to 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
I wanted them to go 30-35, bro.
7'1", 207 pounds. That's Chet Holmgren.
He's not 207 anymore. I think he's like 217, 220 now.
Wemby is listed at 7'4", 209.
That's crazy, bro.
Guys, remember we used to call Marcus Camby skinny?
Yep. I think Camby came into the league at 215.
Yo, right? I'm trying to see now, bro.
I think he came into the league at 215, and we were like, he's bony. He's frail. I remember that, bro.
Hold on. I'm trying to get his combine measurements.
But I can't wait to see these two in the regular season. Make sure to check out the installment on the YouTube channel where I'm asking who will have the breakout year. Will it be Bol, Wemby, or Chet Holmgren? Go ahead, bro.
6'11", 223 pounds.
He was 223.
He would be and we used to call him skinny. He would be an absolute.
He would be a monster
in this. Hold on, how big is Hassan Whiteside? He's a 7-footer. He's like
Hassan
7 foot.
It's like 230. 230, easy. 230.
I see 7'1". No, I don't see anything. What the?
If I remember correctly, Hassan Whiteside came into the
7 foot.
230.
7 foot. It says he's 265 now.
Well, that's now. He's solid.
Yeah.
I think he came into the league at like 230.
Combine measurements. Hassan Whiteside. Look at him. Solomon Alabi. Wow. Sorry. I'm going on a tangent.
Wow.
6'10 and a half, 6'11 and a half in shoes, 227 pounds.
Almost 230. Okay.
7'7" wingspan. That's what everybody drooled over.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I just had to think those guys were skinny then. Dudes are 7'4", 210 pounds now. And surviving
like
in the league.
Guard, though.
Yeah, moves like a guard. He's on the perimeter. Camby was on the block.
I seen one play where he called for the oop at the 3-point line, jumped from the foul. No, I'm sorry. Not the foul line, but the first hash mark and caught the oop. There was another play where they were playing the Heat. Thomas Bryant this dude caught the Space Jam dunk. And Thomas Bryant just looked like, what am I supposed to do about that?
I just saw Wemby block a shot on the run, on the break, and he barely left his feet. Like
he doesn't have to. This is
crazy.
He doesn't have to. And the thing I want him to do is pick and choose when he wants to leave his feet, yo. Because think about it, them dogs are fragile now.
Oh,
he's about to play 82 games, bro.
He's gonna try to play 82.
Right.
I just don't want to see him on the ground with his big old toothpick of a leg in the air talking about he's out 6 to 8 weeks.
I remember when I seen Yao go down, I was like, it's a wrap.
And it was.
Y'all
got the 30.
And
that's the thing. Wemby's what, 19, 20 years old? Okay. We'll see. We'll see in 10 years.
This is what I tell people all the time. I was like, yo, I like the balls. I like the Chets. I like the Wembys, but can they stay on those toes, on those feet for their career for 10 years?
Can you play at such a high impact with that body type for a very long time?
Right.
There's no way he's going to survive at that size. There's no way.
No.
Unless the game changes because of him, I don't see it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like how Steph changed the game and like Shaq changed the game. If Wemby and guys like Chet Holmgren change the game again, where it becomes even more finesse and you can be that little and survive 82 games plus another 20 some odd in the playoffs, if you make it to the finals, then the landscape of the league is going to change again.
Going to change again tremendously. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's one of the preseason joints I wanted to talk about was,
they went off.
Chet, Wemby, they went crazy. I can't wait to see them in the regular. I think they see each other 4 times in the regular season too.
They're in the same division, if I'm not mistaken.
Right?
San Antonio and Oklahoma City, I believe, are in the Midwest. So yes,
that's gonna be crazy. And Bravo, we got to talk about these guys, man.
Who's that? You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about how bad I need one of those jerseys. That's what I want to talk about.
Tell me those Suns jerseys ain't fire, bro.
Those uniforms are heat.
Yo, the way they blended the old with the new, fire.
The white ones, I think, are the best looking ones.
Yes, fire. What if they got black ones?
I hope their secondary jerseys should be black.
I hope it's black.
Because the black one with the sun from back in the 90s is my favorite. When I used to play 2K, when I used to play 2K and I was on the Suns in my career, that's the only jersey I wore.
Yep.
Every game we played, we wore the black jerseys. Every time.
He said every game.
Every game. I did not care.
Home, black jerseys.
Black
Away,
jerseys. It
black
did not
jerseys.
matter.
I don't care.
Said, I get to select what jersey? Black.
Those are heat as well.
These are fire. Those are fire.
And
but besides the jerseys,
let's talk about the squad, bro.
Oh my God.
All right, let me tell you a sequence that I seen in one of the games, Bravo.
And it's funny. So you're gonna big them up. I'm gonna big them down. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna big them. Now listen to this. Bradley Beal is bringing the ball up, and that's already because you're looking at a guy that averaged 30 plus. I think was the leading scorer of the Wizards when he was there, and now he's bringing the ball up, distributing and running the offense, and I'm like, what?
But why wouldn't you not bring in another guard like a Rondo type to just let these guys roam free?
I'm gonna let you go there, and then I'm gonna give you how I feel about that too. Because
okay, go ahead.
I just want to talk about these guys, just how sickening they made me when I was watching it. I was sick, Bravo.
Okay.
He brings it up effortlessly, of course, because it's the new NBA. You're not gonna get the 94 feet unless you're going against Pat Bev, right? Kicks it to D Book. First play. D Book gets it, screen, elbow, Jimmy. All right, bet. Come down. D Book brings it up. I'm like, okay, I see D Book play point, Kentucky, whatever. He brings it up, catches Beal on the cut, bucket. I'm like, oh, nah, we are not doing this. We are not doing this. Next play, rebound, KD, all the way up court, left, right, geezer. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm not watching this game no more. I'm sick of these guys, yo.
That's not fair.
How do you defend that?
That's not fair.
And you know what's also crazy? They have their third best defender on Bradley Beal.
That's insane. Like the amount of scoring these guys are going to put up is ridiculous. They should be one of the highest scoring teams.
Minimal minutes. You know that, right?
Yeah, preseason.
And they had about 49 points amongst just those three?
40, 38, 49. Yep. 49 of them things. That's kind of crazy. All right. So let me big them down.
You wanted to big them down.
So one thing I noticed that somebody pointed out, I seen on an Instagram reel. And granted, it's preseason basketball, so it could change during the season.
Right.
The Suns are playing a lot of ISO basketball.
That's all they remember. You just heard me explain it. It's either screen
down, get somebody open, let them go one-on-one.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of highlights where
ISO ball.
The guy, it's either Beal bringing it up, so Booker and KD are moving. One of them get it. Beal, KD are moving. KD get it. Booker, Beal are moving.
Yep.
And those guys get the rock, and then they go to their spots on the 3-point line, and then it's ISO basketball.
Yep.
That is not going to work all season.
No,
it's not going to work all season.
Not against everybody.
If it remains ISO basketball all year, 3 seed.
They might be in trouble.
3 seed, 4 seed, maybe. If they play that way the entire season. If they don't figure it out, because with a 3-headed monster like that, you should have sets where they're each a threat at any given point.
Yes.
At any given point. Where if KD catches the ball, even though he's supposed to swing it over the book here, he could stop and pop if he wanted to.
If he wanted to. Right.
That should be how that team is ran. But we'll see how it goes.
To be honest with you, now that you mentioned that, I think that's what hurt Brooklyn. A lot of
ISO ball.
All ISO ball.
ISO ball don't win you games,
Kyrie
man.
And KD. Remember, they had KD play like 48 minutes, 2 games straight.
Yeah. That Nets thing never panned out.
Because you
guys were always hurt.
I don't know if I told you. The beef behind the Nets situation was Harden wanted the ball in his hands more. And KD's like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm
Kyrie's there. Hey, Kyrie's there. What do you want the ball for?
What do you need the rock in your hand for?
Because that's Harden's game. We discussed this already.
Yeah, we discussed that already.
Harden needs the basketball in his hands in order to feel important.
Unfortunately, that's the reason why he didn't go to Houston. Ime Udoka was like, look, I don't have anything personal against James Harden, but the way he plays is going to hurt the younger guys. I'm going to need my younger guys to have the ball in their hand. And I was like, he gets it.
With James. With James Harden, the ball goes to him, and the offense flows in his hand through him. He's that ISO basketball we were just talking about.
I forgot who I was telling this the other day. I was like, yo, he keeps pushing Daryl Morey like this. He's going to end up on a team that's not.
He said he's going to sit the year anyway. I know. If he doesn't get it.
And if he doesn't get traded by the deadline, I'm like, bro, you're wilding.
Just I'm all set with the beard. I'm all set with the beard.
Yeah, you've been all set. You've been all set with the beard.
Ever since he turned into ISO Harden, I've been all set with that fool, man.
Yeah,
best player in the league because he goes to the free throw. Yeah, when he became the ISO guy.
Yep,
he's shooting 25 free throws a game, and now he's the best player in the league. Bro, he's just getting fouled a lot.
Like MVP. I'm like, not MVP.
He's just getting fouled a lot.
He's clever. Don't get me wrong. I like the strategy, but that doesn't make you an MVP.
He knows the rules.
Right.
He figured out the meta. The meta.
That's it.
In gaming terms, he figured out the meta.
That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. And people were mad. I'm like, I get why you're upset, but he's playing within the rules.
Playing within the parameters of the game. Just in a corny way.
So it's like,
just in a corny way.
Folks. I know by the time you get this episode, it'll be, I think it'll be the beginning of the NBA season.
Yeah.
Because the NBA season begins on the 28th or the 27th?
24th, sir. 6 days.
24th.
24th.
20.
That's what I said. Wow. It's in a week.
But when you get this episode, we'll be about 4 or 5 days in to the NBA season.
I got my caption.
I know I brought this up to Bravo. This one right here is probably my passion project. I told him, hey, Bravo, let's talk about the NBA. The season's about to start. Let's do some, real too early, predictions and all that. And he was like, all right, but I'm going to wing it now. I told him I'm winging it too. So it'll be fun. I thought I'm going to show some bias, of course. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm going to show bias. All right. But, all right, let's get into it, Bravo. NBA regular season preview. My first question is, who is the teams you're looking forward to see?
Well, that's easy. San Antonio for one.
Of course.
Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I just had another team in my head. I can't remember. Phoenix, of course.
Oh, of course.
Those are the givens. I want to see how Denver does after the championship.
See if they took that layoff or if they're still like that, right?
Yep. And of course, LA, because LeBron.
It's your guy. Yeah. You're a witness.
Oh, I've been a witness.
Been a witness, baby.
Since 02, I've been a witness. 21 years.
Yeah.
Been a witness.
Yep. That's actually 03.
03. Yeah, 03. I've been a witness.
Well, man. It took me a while.
No.
It took me a while to become a witness.
I think I graduated high school, and I was watching his high school game, St. Vincent St. Mary's.
Yeah, that's right. No, you're right. It was 02.
It was 02.
Because you were telling me about him. And I
remember in 03, they started putting him on ESPN.
I remember, I watched one game. I was like, LeBron ain't all that, man. You wilding. And he was like, that's just one game. And remember, I told you, you were the first person I told when he scored 25 straight against Detroit. And I was like, yo, Bravo, LeBron's like that. Because I have never seen no one till this day do that to Detroit.
He's a dog. Always a dog. Always be a dog. And he's in his 21st year.
Anybody else? Any other teams that you're looking forward to?
Top of my head, Charlotte. With all the nonsense that's been going on with Kai Jones and just wanted to see LaMelo, how he progresses.
I want to see you know why I'm interested in Charlotte too? Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
I want to see how he bounces back from all that. And plus him and LaMelo's chemistry was fire before the whole situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and then of course Brandon Miller, the rookie. Yep. That's the rookie Jordan drafted. So he's got a lot to prove.
Yeah.
That's a cool pick.
I think that's it as far as I can think of off the top of my head.
No Knicks? Nah.
For what?
Nothing.
For what?
Jalen Brunson.
They got rid of the hometown kid in Obi. Send him to the Pacers.
They still got the brother though. They still got the brother.
What the brother?
You didn't know they drafted the brother?
They got Jacob.
I think it's Jacob.
And then Jacob Toppin from Kentucky?
Yeah, I think they got Jacob. They got one of the Toppin brothers. I know that.
I hate that organization, bro. Hold on. You see my caption? I'm about to change it up in a second.
All set with Harden. Hold on. This is what we talking about. All set with Harden and the Knicks and Cavs. Yeah.
I'm gonna draft Obi.
I didn't get that.
I'm gonna draft his brother and then trade him away. I'm gonna trade Obi. Go to.
I didn't get that neither.
It's the Knicks, bro. I stopped liking the Knicks in '96 for a reason.
That finger roll, man.
Pat, let me down, bro.
But teams I've been looking forward is pretty similar to yours. Milwaukee. Oh, Boston.
I think everybody is.
Boston.
I mean, I don't have to look forward to them. I'm gonna be forced.
You're gonna see. You're there, so yeah, you're gonna see them.
Be forced to see the Celtics. Maybe I'll go to a game if it's
Suns,
not $3
of course,
million.
like you said, Charlotte, Portland.
Just to see what happens to them.
Yes, I want to see
After
what happens.
Gone?
Post Dame era, the new Scoot era.
Scoot Henderson.
It's him, Shaden Sharp. They
Simons.
got DeAndre Ayton. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we're gonna see.
And Anthony Simons there too.
Huh?
Anthony Simons.
Yes, Anthony Simons. Thank you. Another dog. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. I mean, they're not gonna do much. They're in the West.
Yeah,
I'm going to be paying attention to both LA teams, LA Lakers and the Clippers. Golden State, of course. Wizards, maybe.
Why? For Jordan Poole?
Just to see what Poole and Kuzma do. Just to see if they actually become a duo that's even worth mentioning anymore.
People still care about Kyle Kuzma?
Huh?
People still care about Kyle Kuzma?
Yo, you don't act like they weren't talking like Kyle Kuzma wasn't as good as Jason Tatum. You better stop.
Yo, they were for a little bit.
Remember that.
Like Tatum ain't go to Duke and Kuzma went to like Utah. Where did Kuzma go?
Kuzma, I think he went to not Utah.
Yeah, Utah.
He went to Utah.
Kuzma's from Utah. Tatum went to Duke.
Tatum went to Duke, baby.
That tells you in college he was already better than him.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
You out of your mind.
I remember that conversation. I was like, what? Y'all are really having this conversation?
Pass me whatever you're smoking.
Because it's really good. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, early prediction, Bravo. You like predictions.
Of course. I like making outlandish guesses, yes.
Rookie of the year.
Wembanyama, come on.
You giving it to Wemby too? Okay, I got Wemby too. I got Wemby as well.
Of course.
Coach of the year. I might shock you with mine.
Let's go with Spoelstra in the Miami Heat.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one. Because now he's got a healthy team. It's going to be different.
Emo Jimmy in his bag. So
I like that one. I'm going to go with Ime Udoka at the Rockets.
Redemption story.
I think
after taking down his secretary or whatever that lady is.
Whatever that lady was.
taking it down to going to coach of the year. Good for you.
Remember, they were singing his praises with what he did with Boston. Right?
Well, he was fine. I thought he was gonna just get suspended for a few months. Fired?
No, they gotta make
fired in 2023. Of course, you're gonna get fired.
You gotta make an example. Someone got
2003.
Somebody got to get blamed.
Slap on the wrist.
They're not gonna blame the woman.
They never even said her name.
They never said her name, bro. So that tells
crazy.
You. Yeah, that
like
tells
she wasn't
you
a part
there.
of it too.
The fact that her picture got out.
Like she wasn't spreading her legs or opening her mouth. Like, come on, you were just as big as a part of this, lady. How come your identity is protected, but Ime is the one getting dragged through the mud?
Drug. Okay, that's what was happening. But hey, I got Ime, man. Like you said, redemption story. I like it, and I think he's gonna turn Houston around, man. I think he's gonna make him a good club, bro. I really do.
Chelsea? I mean,
Defensive player of the year. Right,
DPOY. I'm going to say for DPOY, I'm going to go with Anthony Davis. Yep. Defensive player of the year. That's the one award he hasn't gotten yet, right? We discussed that.
Remember, we highlighted that.
Let's not act like he's not a good defender. He's always been a great defender.
But he's got to be
a premier shot blocker. Huh?
He's got to be there.
Of course he does. He plans on playing all 82 games. That's what he said. I'm sure that's what everybody thinks too, and they don't ever have to say it out loud. But
mind willing,
the mind is willing, but the body is weak and bruised. I literally was just talking about that yesterday. Me wants snoo.
Yo, come on, bro. One of the greatest episodes ever of that show. Anyway, I don't care what no one says.
Yes,
one of the greatest episodes of Futurama.
Shout out Futurama.
Sorry about that. You had to go on a tangent. Yeah. But yeah, that's not bad. I like Anthony Davis.
Going AD.
He's healthy.
I think a healthy LA makes a good run at it. And AD is leading the charge defensively.
We're going to stay in LA. I'm going to go with I think Paul George is going to have a really great defensive year this year, bro. I think he's really going to step up defensively.
Can I be honest with you? I feel like Paul George and Kawhi haven't existed in this league for the last 3 years.
Well, Kawhi hasn't played like that.
Since the bubble and they got eliminated, that was like their first year together, right?
Right, yeah.
I feel like the last 3 years have not even mattered for either guy.
Right.
So
right.
Hopefully,
and you know what's crazy? I think they feel the same way because granted, Kawhi doesn't talk much.
Yeah, well, Kawhi
PG,
if he didn't have to talk, he wouldn't.
PG talks, and PG was like, I'm on my bully this season. And that lets me know, you've been hearing the chatter. You've been hearing people saying, y'all not like that no more. Y'all just there.
I mean, do you think the ship has sailed on LA? Clippers?
The Clippers, that team? Yeah,
I don't think that team's a championship caliber.
I don't see them beating the Lakers, bro.
They're not okay. If you don't see them beating the Lakers, I don't see the Lakers beating the Suns. I don't see the Suns beating the Nuggets.
Right.
So we're not even talking about the Clippers.
Right.
Okay, they might get a 6 seed. 7.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna wind up playing the guys we're talking about.
Right. The guys that we said you can't beat. So
correct.
But no, I think PG this year will step in because he's gonna have to. If the Clippers want to contend, they have to defend.
Yeah.
Kawhi's gonna have to be in his bag. PG's gonna have to be in his bag. That's the only way, bro. Because
they both need to average over 20.
You face a team like the Suns. What, you think you're gonna outscore the Suns? No.
I feel like the Suns are gonna average almost 140 a game if they all play.
Dude, they're gonna average at least 120, 125.
Ridiculous.
That's me being reasonable.
Right.
They're gonna average that much because they have 3 players alone that average 30 points or can average 30
with
points.
ease.
Easily.
And they have for their own teams, not average, but high 20s for their teams, respectively. Now they're on the same
Booker
team.
was the leading scorer for the Suns. KD was the leading scorer for wherever the
every team he goes.
And Bradley Beal was the leading scorer in the
Wizards.
And now they're all on the same team.
Right.
So
there's only one ball, though. There's only one ball.
There's only one. Absolutely. But so that's what I'm saying. The Clippers are going to have to defend. And I think PG is going to step up this year and win that D point. I could be wrong, but hey.
Okay.
6th man of the year.
Oof.
And I'm biased on this one. 6th man of the year. Let's go. I'm biased.
Oh my gosh! I mean, that'd be tough for me to even try to figure out 6th man of the year. How about you go first while I do some research?
My 6th man of the year is the New York Knicks' own Emmanuel Quickly. Shout out to IQ. Christ. He's about to win 6th man of the year. Back up to Jalen Brunson. That's right. Who's your 6th man?
I'm gonna go look at Vegas Insiders. They have odds for who's gonna win 6th man of the year, I guess.
Hold on. Just completely ignore.
I'm not. Listen, man. You talking Knicks? Stop it.
Oh man, you already see it. You already see it in my tagline.
Hold on.
All set with Harden and the
and the damn Knicks. I gotta check back. There's no odds yet.
Not yet, right? I didn't think so.
Covers.com. Let's see. Brogdon battled quickly. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Chris Paul.
He's not starting?
Why would Chris Paul start?
He was starting in the preseason with them. That's why I was like,
sir, preseason. Nobody cares.
Okay, because maybe they're trying to see what that second string gonna look like. I guess.
If not Chris Paul, give me Malik Monk. He's on this odds list here of the Kings.
Emmanuel quickly, y'all. Emmanuel quickly.
Give me his college teammate, right? Malik Monk. I think they went to Kentucky together. Everybody went to Kentucky at one point.
Dude, half the NBA went to Kentucky, okay?
Yeah, he went to Kentucky too.
You know,
there was at one point I was looking at a list. I said, "Damn, he went to Kentucky too." I don't even remember him there in Kentucky.
Mad people went to Kentucky, bro. That's
when Calipari had a stranglehold on the one and doneers. Yeah, give me Malik Monk. Malik Monk.
So you got Malik Monk. I got IQ. Most improved.
I might struggle with this one because I really didn't watch last season either.
All right,
I'm going most improved.
Yeah.
Could most improved also be / comeback player of the year, right?
Yeah.
They do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball.
He's not playing this year.
Yeah, he is. What do you mean he's not playing this year?
He's not playing this year.
What do you mean he's not playing this year?
His knee is not ready yet, bro.
I thought they said he was playing this year.
He's at media day and he said he is out for the year, brother.
God.
Yeah,
Lonzo Anderson Ball, sir.
Yeah. You don't understand. I really want him to come back, bro, for the Bulls' sake. Because, without him, those other players don't really gel.
He didn't play the 22-23 season at all, and he's not playing this year at all.
He's not playing this year at all, neither.
What the hell happened to him again?
I think he had 4 or 5 knee surgeries, bro.
That sound like Brandon Roy. Okay, let me switch.
That's what I was saying, bro. That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, yo, he's gonna end up like B. Roy, yo.
Most improved. Oh,
yeah.
Go ahead. You go. You go ahead. Another Nick.
Emmanuel quickly.
Oh my God.
6th man and most improved. I
can't wait till he disappoints you. I can't wait. I can't wait.
What the hell?
I can't wait till he disappoints you. I'm gonna be biased, and I'm going with Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin's gonna have an outstanding year for the Pacers this year. He's more than likely gonna be the starting power forward for them, and he's gonna go off. And the Knicks are gonna be dumbasses and realize they made a freaking mistake and sent them to the Pacers, and he's gonna tear them up. I'm gonna watch Pacers Knicks games all year this year, and I'm gonna watch Obi go off. Sorry,
and you know what? That's not a bad pick at all, neither. Yeah. I know you were trying to be spiteful and make me feel some way, but that's not a bad pick, bro.
He averaged 7 and 3 in 15 minutes. Give that boy 30 minutes a game, 36 minutes a game.
10.
It's 18 and 7, 18 and 8.
Yeah, watch. 10. He's bouncy.
Watch. I'm telling you, bro.
And he's playing full roster. Halliburton, yo.
This roster is young guys, bro.
Yeah, they're running.
Bruce Brown, Halliburton, Buddy
won the chip.
Buddy Hield's one of the older ones. They got Oscar Tshiebwe on this team.
They got Benedict Mathurin. Like, come on, bro. They're not playing.
Yeah, no, it's raps.
They're not playing, bro. They're not playing.
Because I'm looking here. Where's Obi? Obi is one of the 2 lone power forwards, bro.
Oh, he's getting minutes.
Jalen Smith,
minutes.
Jarace Walker, who's also a rookie.
Yep, he's getting
Obi's
minutes.
The starter, bro. If
Obi's
it's not Bruce Brown, Buddy Hield, Buddy Hield, and Miles Turner with Obi
and Tyrese.
And Tyrese, yeah, that's got to be the 5.
That's a good pick, Bravo. I like that.
I'm going Obi. Obi, most improved.
I like that one a lot.
At least against the Knicks.
All right, Bravo. Time to pick him. MVP. I'm gonna have to go with my guy, man. Greek freak, Giannis.
Okay, I'm gonna stay there. Damian Lillard. I'm picking Damian Lillard as the MVP.
What if they get co-MVP, bro?
That won't be fair.
That would be crazy.
I think I think Damian. I think, in all honesty, Damian's probably going to take a backseat to Giannis.
Why not?
But there are going to be times.
Is it really a backseat? Because their games don't really collide like that.
No,
because I think we spoke about it last episode. We were like, if anything, Giannis could rim run all day now.
Yeah. But I say that because
points.
It's Milwaukee. No, it's Milwaukee. Milwaukee's Giannis's team. That's what I mean by backseat. Kind of like how LeBron tried to take a backseat to Dwayne Wade when he first got there
in Miami, right?
And then they were like, "No, LeBron, you need to be LeBron. Let's don't be passive.
Right.
Don't be passive."
And that's when he went crazy.
Yeah. And then headbandless LeBron showed up.
Yep.
And went to work because LeBron was looking like this in that finals game.
Yes, sir.
With his headband off, and he went off
to
the point that LeBron's headband had a Twitter for a few hours.
That was hilarious. Only Twitter, yo. Only Twitter.
Yes, sir.
I like the MVP picks. I like Giannis.
I'm going Dame. Just to randomly go Dame.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say Embiid. I don't want to say Joker. I don't want to say.
But that's the thing. Dame might average a triple-double.
That's what I'm saying.
It's possible. Bro.
It's gonna be a really big year for Dame, and I'm hoping he has an outstanding year.
That's why
he represents the East in the finals,
Bucks, bro. I'm watching.
They represent the East in the finals.
Prediction
bumped out the first
finals, year. Bravo.
Finals, yeah. NBA finals.
Who you got?
Ooh, well, I just said Milwaukee. I hope they get there, so I'm gonna say Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. And
it's tough for the West. A lot of contenders in the West. I feel like the East, it's Milwaukee, it's Miami, it's Boston.
And the Knicks.
It's Miami, it's Milwaukee, it's Boston.
And the Knicks, baby.
It's Miami, it's Milwaukee, it's Boston. Mute that man. Don't let him say in the Knicks again. Get your mic muted. The fact that I could do that is great.
Fire. It's fire.
Man, goddamn it. Representing the West, I'm going to say it will not be Denver this year because the West clearly saw what Denver did and was like, nope, we're not letting them do that again.
Right.
I'm not going to say Phoenix.
Yeah, because you said they don't play the style of ball that will lead them to the chip.
I don't think Golden State. I think the ship has sailed on Golden State. I think Golden State's done.
Yeah. I think Sacramento has their number.
I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna say Milwaukee versus who did I not say? I didn't say Denver. I didn't say Phoenix.
LA?
No, not the Lakers. Okay. No. I think the Lakers will make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, they will.
They probably get to semifinals, but conference semifinals. But that's probably it. Right. Damn. Why am I drawing a blank here? I'm gonna say for sure.
The West is tough, bro.
I'm gonna say Milwaukee. I feel like I'm forgetting a team. That's why. Western Conference. Hold on. This is terrible that I gotta actually look it up. But I'm gonna say Milwaukee, and Minnesota's undefeated in preseason. What the hell?
But
I'm gonna say, you know what? I am gonna take one of those teams I mentioned before. I'm gonna say Milwaukee. I'm gonna say Milwaukee and Denver. I'm gonna go Milwaukee and Denver. Just be safe.
Okay.
I don't believe the Suns. Definitely not the Lakers. Nobody from the Pacific. I'm sorry, not Pacific. Nobody from here. Nobody from the Pacific. I don't think. Portland, LA, none of those teams. Go ahead.
I got Milwaukee, Phoenix.
You have Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
On paper, it looks like it.
I got Milwaukee Phoenix because I don't see anybody outscoring them, bro. Unless they try to slow them down. That's the only way you're beating them. Make them play the half-court game. But even then, you still got to deal with their shooters, bro.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I guess I'm just weird. I like negativity. Worst team in the league next year, and I won't be
worst. The worst?
Worst team in the league. Worst team in the league.
Who was the worst team last year? It wasn't Houston.
I think it was.
It was Houston?
2022, 2023 NBA standings.
It was Houston?
Worst team in the league last year, sir. Oh, it might have been Detroit. Detroit, 17 and 65. 17 and 65, followed by the Spurs at 22 and 60, and the Rockets at 22 and 60.
Who's gonna be the
worst team in the league next year? What do you think?
I don't see the Rockets. I definitely don't see the Spurs being the worst team.
No.
That's
why the drafts are made that way.
Who was the other team?
Pistons.
I don't see the Pistons being bad this year neither. I got the Pistons shocking a lot of people this year. Who will be the worst team? You know what?
I think I got mine.
I might have to go with
Let's see if me and you go with the same one.
I might have to go with Charlotte.
Okay.
Charlotte.
As much as this team, this team's got too many good players for them to be that bad. Charlotte, just the dysfunctionality, I think is a word.
Dysfunctionality, I think is a word.
I was going to say the Pelicans.
I don't know, bro.
They finished 42 and 40 last year.
And that's without Zion, right?
Yeah. Zion looks amazing. So I'm gonna rescind that.
Another thing right now. He's motivated. All them porn stars that pissed him off. Now he's on his bag. So
I'm getting the hiccups. Shit. That was too funny.
I'm sorry.
I'm muting. These are intense.
My bad, man. I didn't mean to do that to you. But yeah, man, those are some of the predictions we got. Those are the finals predictions. I don't know if Bravo still wants to do these right here.
I didn't do my worst team.
Oh, what's your worst team? My bad.
Hold on. Whew. That made me lightheaded. Goddamn.
Those were intense.
All right. You know what I'm gonna go with?
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Oh, word.
Brooklyn.
That's a good pick.
I
like my guy Mikal Bridges, but he does not have help there.
Who's the star for Brooklyn?
Him.
Ben Simmons, sir.
You're gonna give him the star label still?
Yes, absolutely. He's had it.
No,
bro,
you're right.
You're not winning over 35 to 40 games with this lineup.
Who's their point guard?
Spencer Dinwiddie.
I like Dinwiddie, but Dinwiddie's not.
Dennis Smith Jr. is there.
I like D. Smith Jr. too, but these are not guys that know how to win the NBA.
Your highest paid players.
Dinwiddie's a 2 at best, but they got him running 1.
Bro, Dorian Finney-Smith is getting $13 million from the Nets at 30 years old. Dorian Finney-Smith.
Hey, I'm not here hating on the man getting his bag, but when it comes to business of basketball, that is poor business.
When it comes to competition, if Dorian Finney-Smith is your 5th highest player on your team,
5th highest paid player on your team, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, 5th highest paid player. This lineup, this Brooklyn lineup. Yeah, so I was gonna say
Brooklyn, that's a good pick. That's a really damn good pick.
I was gonna say the Alexander Sarr sweepstakes. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
Alexander Sarr sweepstakes, the 7-footer from France.
Yep.
So I was trying to say who's gonna be that guy to pick him, because golly, brother.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna go with them. Is that it? Are we done?
No, one more prediction. Who's taking this, Bravo?
In season? Phoenix.
Who's taking that in-season cup, kid?
Phoenix.
You're giving this to Phoenix. That's funny. You know who I said was going to take it?
Who?
The Kings.
Huh. I don't think the Kings get out of their group.
You don't think so? Who beats them? The Warriors?
Warriors, Warriors and the Spurs.
Yep. I like that group because look who's in there. OKC with the Spurs.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man, I can't wait for this. To be honest with you, bro.
Yeah, give me Suns. Or
yeah, I see the Suns definitely coming out.
Give me Suns.
They're coming out. They're killing.
In all honesty, I think it's all how serious these games are taken.
Remember, when you read it, they're getting paid. They're getting
dollars. They're getting dollars.
I'm sure they're gonna be excited about it. And you know how the companies do when they got something new platform going on. They'll be like, "Hey guys,
oh, yeah. This is ad revenue. This is ad revenue right here.
This exactly.
Oh yeah.
This can get more ads if we do this right the first year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I got the Kings taking it. You got the Suns taking it.
I got the Suns.
All right, man. Those are way too early NBA regular season.
Well, not way too early. We're about a week out.
And like I said, by the time this episode drops, we'll be like 4 or 5 days in.
Too early guesstimation.
We've made it, y'all. Hoop Haven, we've made it.
Oh, this looks demonic.
Huh? Wait, that looks
doing
crazy.
it like this looks demonic.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
It's like double devil horns.
Hoop Haven, episode 7.
Almost poked myself in the eye.
Thank y'all for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the predictions. If you want to share some predictions with us, please do so in the comment section. We truly appreciate that. Please be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, select all to get every single notification. Truly appreciate you. Follow us on Instagram at hoop_haven845. And also check out all the supplemental content on this channel. You know what I mean? We got more on the way, underappreciated on the way, Hoop Haven gaming on the way.
And cramped.
It's about to go down, man.
Whole lot of stuff. Whole lot of gang shit.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Hoop Haven. Throw your H's up for the Hoop Haven boys. We truly appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching, for real. We're getting on out of here.
Box
y'all
is ready.
Be safe.